Voxbox unboxing from Influenster. So Influenster is a program, if you're not familiar, you link up with your social media programs and then you get points basically for how many followers and things you have in different areas. You can do Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever you have, if you have a blog, and then they will send you boxes and things that you are going to review and do different little things with based on how many followers you have and things that you're interested in and whatnot. I really like the program. I'm a big fan of it. I will leave a referral link for it down below if you guys are interested in checking it out. It is a great program and you get a lot of great stuff. This is the best box that I've ever gotten. I was so excited to be a part of this box and I'm really happy to share it with you guys because I really have appreciated a lot of the products. This was a whole Kat Von D Voxbox and they sent me 5 products that I was stoked to try out. I've never really tried out that much from Kat Von D. I've tried a little sample of one of her lipsticks or like everlasting lipsticks or whatever those are called, and that's all. I think I've tried maybe a sample of her foundation before, and I think. One of the things that they sent was in 2 different colors. They sent the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream, and so I got it sent in L11 Neutral and L5 Neutral. So the one that I've been using all over my face mostly is this one, which is L11 Neutral, which is definitely more of like a yellowish undertone. It works pretty well for my face, but it is just a touch dark. I definitely have to blend it out a little bit and be really careful so that it's not obvious that I have it on my skin. It does work really well to cover blemishes, but I do find that it fades throughout the day, which is unfortunate. I have it on today over a lot of my blemishes. It stayed pretty well so far, but I'm only like 3 hours into the day. But I've had a lot of acne lately, and so by the end of the day, a lot of it's showing through when I'm at work, which is not my favorite thing ever. I do really like the coverage, and I do really like the way that it looks at first. I just wish it stayed on a little bit longer. This one here, this one is L5 Neutral, is definitely too light for me. I don't tend to wear this under my eyes. I did put it under my eyes just for this video, just to try it out. And it's okay. It's a little bit thicker than what I normally like to wear under my eyes. I usually like just to go with a very basic concealer because my under eye bags are not terrible. And I don't have terrible darkness either. So this is probably not something that I would usually wear under my eyes. But if I were to wear it like that, that's how I would have to use this one because it is definitely too light for my skin. I really do like this though. I feel like this concealer formula as a whole is really nice. I think it's more for wintertime for me because hopefully it'll wear a little bit better when it's not so humid and muggy and my makeup tends to not stay on quite as well. The other makeup product that they sent was their Lock-It Setting Powder, and this is a translucent color. This one is beautiful packaging. Like if you can see, so it's got the Kat Von D logo up here. The packaging is plastic, but it just looks really pretty and substantial. And it is a really nice powder. I actually have this on today as well. But I will say that I don't think it's necessarily translucent. I do think that it comes off a little bit lighter. I used a foundation that was just a little bit too dark for me today. And then by the time I got done powdering, it looked about right with my body. So that tells me that this lightened it up a little bit, which works for me because I am fair-skinned or light-skinned. But if you were a darker skin, I don't know that this would work as well for you. I don't love loose powders as a whole. I would much prefer the compact powders. Like I just used up an Urban Decay one that I loved. I would much prefer that because I feel like loose powders make such a mess. This powder is so fine that it flies everywhere when I'm using it. But I do like the effect on my skin. I do feel like my face looks really nice now that I powdered. I did put a pore minimizer on after I got done with everything just because I felt like my pores were visible. But I think that was more because of my foundation than the powder. I feel like it has kept me pretty matte. I'm about 3 hours into my makeup and it's still fairly matte. And I don't find that it has too much of a shimmer or sparkle or anything in it. It gives me like a nice overall glow. I think my skin looks pretty nice. I don't know that I would run out and buy another one of these after I finish this, although I'm sure this will take me forever to use up. But I like it, but it's just not one that I would probably purchase on my own because I don't like loose powders. Then they also sent 2 brushes, and I've never had any Kat Von D brushes before, so I was excited to try these out. So the first one that I have is the Kat Von D, it's the 20, it's the setting powder brush. So it comes nice and tapered towards the top. It is very nice and fluffy and soft, and I assume this is dual fiber if it's got the white at the top. So I used this all over my face today with the powder and I really liked it. I feel like it's nice and tapered and small enough that you can get under your eyes with it and then also all over your face and into the smaller areas. So that's really nice. It does shed just a little bit. Not too bad, nothing that's going to be like terrible or anything like that. And I love the packet, like I love the end of it. I think that it just looks so sleek and pretty and it's really cool. So I like this brush fine. I feel like there's other ones, drugstore ones, that would work just as well, honestly. but I do like the size of this one. I feel like it is effective for what you need it to do to set and brush it all over. So I really like this one. I thought it was nice. The one that I'm probably less inclined to use is this one. So this is the 40 Edge Concealer Brush. So this one is a very densely packed brush up here. It is tapered towards the top and then it's very flat across the top. So I use this one a little bit under my eyes when I use that under my eyes a little bit and blended it out. I blended it out over here on some concealer spots. It does work pretty well, but honestly with concealer, I usually just use my fingers. I feel like I can kind of pat it in to get the coverage that I want and it doesn't disappear too quickly. I feel like sometimes if I use a concealer brush, it kind of wipes it away rather than blends it out. And so I don't love the concealer brushes. I would rather use my fingers, but this is a nice brush if that's something that you like. I feel like the shape is really nice for getting in under your eyes if you would blend out with your brush instead. Again, it has the cute little tapered bottom and I think it looks really nice and very sleek. This just is not my favorite because I don't tend to go for concealer brushes necessarily. But that is it for my Kat Von D unboxing from my Influenster Vox box. I was so excited to get this. I'm really glad that I got to try these out. I really enjoyed the makeup products. I'm glad that I got to try out their brushes. So it was a cool program. I really like this one. If you guys are interested, go check out Influenster for sure. I'll leave it linked down below. If you guys have any experience with any of these products or if you have anything from Kat Von D that you would highly recommend that you think I should definitely try out, let me know that in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one.